Jason, is Dak getting too much love, too much credit?
No, I don't think you can give him too much love because we've never seen this from a rookie quarterback. That playing at this level on a team this good, you can't give him too much praise. We can offer words of caution.
Right.
RG3 had a great rookie season, was Rookie of the Year over Andrew Luck and Russell Wilson. I fell in love with Colin Kaepernick early in his career. Earlier this season, fell in love with Carson Wentz after 3 or 4 games. Dak's putting together an unprecedented rookie season. Whether that'll transfer to his sophomore and junior seasons in the NFL, I don't know. Looks great right now, though.
Well, first of all, the players you picked out, they have some really obvious flaws. RG3, he doesn't have the type of body that's going to be able to last. If Michael Vick couldn't do it, then RG3 wasn't going to be able to do it. So that was a major flaw. I knew they were going to be able to catch up to him. Some of the other players, how would they be able to maintain it based on the organization and some other things? Those things come into play. But what Troy is saying, because Troy had watched film first, and he watched his reads, he watched how he was running the offense, and he had talked to the coaches as far as being audible, the volume of the offense. So then he meets the guy. It's like, wow, everything I saw and everything is starting to calculate. Now, Troy is the truest of the Cowboys from an analyst standpoint. I respect him as an analyst, but he's the really only former Cowboy that tells the truth. He's not one to jump ahead and be like, oh, the Cowboy, like the rest of them. The rest of them are Jerry's boys. Troy is a professional, and I really trust his opinion, and I believe he'll be closer to being right than being wrong here.
I think his maturity level, I think the Cowboys coaches saw it at the Senior Bowl. They watched this kid, and his maturity level has transcended it, and his mental capacity to handle the volume of offense has been remarkable. There's not going to be a downturn with this kid. There's going to be some bad games, but it isn't going to be a career where it turns south, where you say, Carson Wentz, you have to worry about whether his level of competition can rise. Can he throw the ball down the field? What offense is he in? Can he run it? RG3 was benefited by an offense that really suited him, the nakeds, the outside zone play. But this kid's running an entire offense that's very effective behind a very good offensive line. I think the sky's the limit, and I think we have to stop calling him a fourth-round pick. The guy is really a good player.
Think about this. He was at one point 11-1. And myself included, we were all like, if he doesn't play well against Tampa, he's out. So if he would have been Cam Newton, it's confirmation bias. Cam Newton, #1 pick, went 6'10", and we're like, he's going to be a star.
Right.
Dak's a 4th-round pick, goes 11-1. If he doesn't play well in the first half against Tampa, he is out of here. And it's the confirmation bias that we're waiting for 4th-round picks to fail.
Right.
We will apologize all day for a 1st-round pick. This kid's the real deal.
I mean, like Jared Goff, we're sitting there saying, well, he looks good. You know, he's making progress. I'm not saying that, but I can hear other people say it. He ain't looking good at all, okay? This kid here, we keep waiting for if this kid was the 2nd pick overall in the draft, everybody would be going absolutely insane about him.
I want to ask Cris one thing that's very important here that we're all forgetting. The hardest thing to play with, I think, as a young athlete is a big bag of money on your back. It hasn't rained on Dak. Money changes people. RG3 and these guys at the top of the draft, they're having to deal with millions of dollars, people nipping at their heels. This guy's making $400,000 or $500,000 a year. I think that's an advantage. I want to see how he operates when the money and the fame really jump on him.
Well, this is the thing. I know something about this. Money doesn't change you. It makes you a bigger what you already are.
Exactly.
It enhances everything that you already believed in. So money is not changing people for the better. Now, their character might come out and you'll see for the worse, but money doesn't actually change people. It gives them the ability to be able to do things that they've always wanted to do, but their character is revealed in a greater way because they have money.
Russell Wilson's a perfect example. He was a great leader at NC State. He went to Wisconsin. He wowed him at Wisconsin. He goes to Seattle. He's gotten a lot of money. He hasn't changed one bit.
Yeah, he made great decisions. He went to Sierra after he got the $100 million. I mean, look, getting it in.
Look, the question you just asked from an executive standpoint, is the one you have to. It comes back to one simple thing. Do they love football or not?
And the ones who have
what football can do for them.
And the ones who have great athletic integrity, they get better with the security because they don't have to worry about it. They get even better when you put money in their checking account.